Welcome to the second Test review. England win by an innings and 62 runs. Kevin Peterson making a double hundred, along with a big score from Cookie and Trotty. What series is that, Owen?
Yeah. I knew what you were doing before we started. With all your little clicking, trying to find a scorecard.
Well, you still haven't answered the question.
Hey?
I haven't answered the question.
Yeah, I'm down.
For the count?
Well, just...
Would you like to hear some funny news?
Yeah, go on. Hit me with some news.
England's Ben Duckett poured drink over James Anderson in Perth Bar.
That is good, isn't it?
This is like...
It's mutiny. Mutiny in the ranks. They're all turning on each other now. Imagine the ripping that Jimmy would have given him, though.
Yeah, I've been like, you look like Barney Rubble. So I think we found a new ugly man of the, of the
not
England
wrong.
squad.
And the worst player. He's got everything.
The Orc.
I'd love to, what are the names of those massive stone heads that were found like off New Zealand or wherever it was? They're like those Yushings with massive jaws. Like, die.
Yeah, that looks like Craig Everton, right?
Yeah.
More news. Ben Stokes hasn't done anything playing for Canterbury over in New Zealand.
Not beating anyone up or
He hasn't.
ended up on Shutter Island or something.
I think he's made a top score of 30 odd since he's been over there. Played a couple of games now.
Good.
More news.
Yeah, please.
Let's just keep them coming.
Yeah.
I've
Have
just
you got any?
I've
Or
clicked off the tab.
oh, good. Well done.
Well, England
Well,
are playing out. Some crappy England team are playing out, but they've been captained by Moeen Ali in a 2-day game. Like England 11 versus like
why?
Keaton
Is it on the way home?
Jennings top run scorer
Good.
for the day. He made like 80 odd.
Good. I hope they pick him.
Do you know who his second one was? Tom Curran. Balance didn't make any runs. Moeen didn't make any runs. Folkes no runs. Livingston no runs. Clark made a 30 or 40. Get him in the team.
Clark? Who's he?
Joe Worcester boy.
Jesus Christ.
You want to talk about this famous second test?
Do we have to?
Well,
I suppose we do, really, don't we?
I can read you off. Want me to read you off the first innings scorecard? Watson 51. Katic duck.
No,
Ponting.
not this one. We're not covering that one.
Ponting other duck.
Well, look, we didn't come up with the idea to start the podcast then. We have to cover the one that's just happened.
Mike Hussey, right? He's the only Australian player I've ever
Listen,
liked.
we're not covering that.
I've never
test.
liked an Australian player.
Doesn't play anymore. We're covering the first day-night test match.
Dougie Bollinger played in that game.
Yeah. First
yeah.
Ashes day-night test match. England 1-0 down in the series. Crucial second test match. Got to stop the bleeding.
The rot.
Got to stop the rot quick.
You win the toss, and what do you choose to do?
Before we just, I'll tell you what. In Australia, win the toss, you always bowl. Always bowl.
Yeah, it's renowned for that.
Yeah, it's like in Athens.
It was NASA, wasn't it?
Was it?
Yeah.
Yeah, whatever. Same person, innit? I bet you most people don't know they're two different people.
It was like the captains in this game were trying to outdo each other with bad decisions, but Joe Root still pipped that by
Yeah,
choosing to bowl
Joe
first.
Root just decided to give his wicket away. But it
Steve Smith
is a
didn't
bad decision for you.
Steve Smith didn't do too great either.
It's a bad decision for you to pick
Are
over.
those cherries on your socks?
Huh? No, they're baubles.
Ah.
You like them?
Oh, nice.
Cheers. They're really comfortable. They're skiing socks.
You've never been skiing?
True.
Doesn't mean you can't buy skiing socks.
You wear trackies. You never been for a run.
Trackies aren't made for running.
What are they made for? Not made for eating.
You've ruined this.
Go on,
already.
what are they made for?
Tracksuits, bottoms,
What are they made for?
loungewear.
Tracksuit.
Yeah,
A tracksuit. What do you do on a track?
you could do multiple things on a track.
Tracksuit. I wonder what they were designed for.
Race car drivers.
tracksuit weren't designed for running. Good one.
Why do they wear shorts in the Olympics? Then?
Tracksuit. Can we just?
Oh, we got off Nelson. We were on Nelson for a while on subscribers wise.
Oh right, phew.
Yeah,
That's probably why we lost everything ever.
When we were watching the highlights, Owen said, "Pack up your bags and let's just take the 5-0 now."
I would.
Home.
I would. I would rather us just admit that we'll lose 5-0 and go home without them beating us 5-0 and just write in the record books. They can put what they want.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's the scorecards. They can make it up. And it can
Like-
go down on record.
Like
that
they do in
happened.
North Korea when that bloke
But-
says he gets like a hole in.
Yeah, played golf and did it in like 7 shots on 18 holes. Impressive.
Yeah, do you know Kim Jong Un has also said that he is
I don't want to be controversial, mate. I don't
the
want to get in
leading run
trouble.
scorer in Test
Oh, I
cricket?
wouldn't. Yeah, I would probably.
He
Is
said that he scored like 1,000 runs in one game.
possible. I've done it on Brian Lara.
Have you actually? No, you didn't.
Yeah, I have.
No, I thought you said
I've
that
scored 1,000
you
runs.
got to 500.
Yes, I've done that as well. I got to 501 and retired because I thought it would get me an achievement. It doesn't. And in that game, the longer you bat, your bat just gets more cherries on it.
Nice.
When you get to 1,000 runs, it's just a big red thing, the whole bat.
Well, it's better than Johnny Bairstow's. Anyway, let's actually look at this game.
Yeah, good.
So England win the toss and choose to bowl first, which is
Comical.
grade A cricket. Start really badly, I suppose. Well, I suppose. They just bowled too short.
That's weird, isn't it? Because we don't usually bowl short.
The thing is, though, what's the natural line length in England? It's pitched up, isn't it?
Yeah, but we also tend to bowl short here.
So, there was no point bowling with it if you're going to bowl.
Well,
that.
we had a team change, didn't we?
Yeah, they brought in the Stone Man. Oh, we can't call him Stone Man.
Why?
There's someone called Stoneman, isn't there? Or Stoneman, isn't it?
Yeah. Oh, I thought that's who you would. Oh, I was going to say we didn't bring in him. He was already in the team.
Well, what nickname do we give to Overton? Stonehead.
No. I don't know. Lurch.
Do you know? Are these the same ones that are on Crash Bandicoot? Those are the ones that are on Crash Bandicoot.
I don't know.
You know play Crash Bandicoot?
Yeah, I did, but I don't know all the names of the people on there.
Crash. Go on then. Fire us through the first innings.
Right. Well, England are terrible. I don't really want to talk. This is getting me down. We watched the highlights before. We watched all the days, all the highlights, and England are just rubbish. The way that we bowled
I thought
was
we weren't going to
terrible.
do this. I thought we were always
No,
going to
I
have
am.
a positive
I am. No, I'm not being.
tint on things.
I
these
can't be
days.
positive. I can't be positive. But we bowled. We bowled too short.
Yeah.
We pick bowlers who aren't that quick and bowl short, which is just awful.
Yeah.
We put people out on the boundary, bowl short, and then drop it.
Yeah.
It's just. Talk us through the scores because this is annoying me.
So Warner 47, Khawaja 53, Smith 40, Hanscom 36. So it all starts there, but England did, after, to be honest with you, after the first session or whenever the rain came in, England did pick up their bowling. It looked better the further we went along in the innings.
Yeah.
But it
Is
was
that saying much, really?
No, it wasn't. But England did fight to get, when Hanscom went, they were 209 for 5. So you're thinking England are right back in the game here. They can go on. And then Sean Marsh, who he can't hold a bat.
You said he's
126.
awful.
He
He's
is.
done really well so far.
Tim Payne can't hold a bat.
You said he was
57.
awful as well, and I said he was good.
Cummins,
And he's
40,
doing well.
Cummins 44.
You said they had a huge stinky tail.
They
That's
do.
not
They do,
happened.
but England
That's not
aren't-
happened, is it? They've just battered us.
England are bowling a man who bowls 76 miles per hour. Basically let Collingwood have a bowl at the tail. He bowls similar to Collingwood. Or did.
It's so bad.
So Sean Marsh, fantastic 126 off 231. If you look at both the 100s scored in this series,
Mm.
him and Steve Smith, this is just something Joe Root needs to look at before we even get on to that.
It's what all the England batsmen need to look at and just go, we actually have to face a certain amount of balls to score runs.
And why stop flashing it round outside the off stump and actually just get yourself in.
I think they've got confused by the pink ball. Like, they just think it's a shorter format because they're so absolutely trolleyed off their head from drinking all night. They get to the ground, having taken a couple of punches. They get to the ground, they just think that the pink ball must be a shorter format.
England couldn't even bowl them out.
It starts getting dark, and they think they've got concussion or something.
Craig Overton does pick up 3 wickets, 3 for 105 though.
Yeah, you bowl long enough.
Well, yeah, if you bowl...
No, I mean, I could bowl at them for 5 days. I'll pick up 3 wickets eventually.
Anderson and Broad, they're our only bowlers.
Yeah, well...
Once we get to those two, then it's just...
Stuart Broad didn't bowl that well.
At least he keeps it tight. He's having a shit one, at least he keeps it tight. So
He
30
was
overs...
bowling short as well, though.
11 maidens in those 30 overs. So when he gets it on song, he is a good bowler. But, Wokes and Overton picks up 3 wickets, got Steve Smith.
I'd love not to count it because it's a day-nighter.
Right, that's not going to happen.
Doesn't it annoy you though? Can't we just do it normally? Why have they changed it?
Well, this was our only chance to win a game because it was going to swing. I'm
But
all for it. Let the rest of them be day-nighters.
I reckon we should just play nighters.
Give us a chance to watch after work.
We talked about how having like the point system across all the formats.
Yeah.
I think we should do that. I think we should do it now.
What I do want to talk about is Moeen Ali hasn't got a clue. I don't.
Go on. What's your problem? What's your beef? The fact he can't field.
Well, he
or
can't
bowl,
field. Well,
or makes terrible batting decisions. Which one?
He's had a bad game, hasn't he? He's had a bad two couple of...
Yeah.
Do you know what is... It's like, with a spinner, right?
Yeah.
You want them to just come into the series early.
Oh, as in perform?
Yeah.
Well, yes. Well, like everyone.
And he is bowling 24 overs of nothing, right?
Yeah.
3 maidens in those 24 overs, so he's not even keeping it tight.
Do you think he's watched Nathan Lyon? Just because all he does, he just sort of floats it up there and takes wickets. So he's just gone, well, I'll just Chris Gale it and see what happens.
He's bowling yardies, man. He's darting them in there. Any quicker, be medium pace.
Oh, it's like Craig Overton's on to slow down or replace him.
Well, Craig Overton's worrying he's going to, bowl quicker than him.
It's embarrassing.
Anderson and Broad are our only bowlers. Wokes, I'm not, in the first innings, certainly I'm not. This was such a bad
He looks
first
so
innings.
old. What's happened to him? I think it's the sun.
If you win the toss and choose the field...
Yeah, you've got to be able to catch, haven't you, really?
442 for 8.
And you got to
anywhere near good enough.
You think, right? In Australia, if you don't choose to bat when you've won the toss, you must have an incredible attack.
They asked Trevor Bailey, right?
Who?
The England head coach.
Isn't it Bayliss?
Is it Bayliss?
It's not Bailey. No one cares, though, do they? Go on.
They said to him, do you stick by your decision to field first? And he's just like, yeah. He's like, it was one of the best ways we were going to get wickets.
He's too deep now, isn't he?
And it's just like...
No one of the Australians
we've lost the game
really
because you decided to do this.
Yeah, but come on. We wouldn't have won it if we batted first. We can't bat. We can't actually bat.
Do you want to go on to
test
that
matches? But we can't do it. When England batted the second time, the 2, 3, 4 had faced like 30 balls between them. 2, 3, and 4 when you're chasing to try and win a test match. Faced 30 balls between them.
That ain't bad. They're night watching.
So people should be facing that to get off the mark. Do you know what I mean?
Do you want to go through this?
It's a joke.
Go through this first innings.
Go on.
Come
on. Let's go on then.
Are you
Let's
worried
pep it up. Come on.
Are you worried about Cook?
No, he doesn't worry me because I know he's got the temperament. What worries me is the rest of them don't show. To be honest, watching it, the shots that were being played in the way that people are getting out, I think it's the same old England of just like going, I don't care.
It's ill-disciplined batting. That's what it is.
No, they just don't care. Like I don't think they can actually be bothered. Can they? This England team would never do the Monty and the Anderson
Right.
at Cardiff.
This is why I asked for a Paul Collingwood player to come.
This team would
play.
never do that. You would never see it.
What you,
Stuart Broad, I don't think he even bothers netting anymore.
let's I don't want to just go straight to Stuart Broad. You
listen.
do this every podcast.
And
You go straight to Stuart Broad.
Bairstow.
No one's on
Like, do they just like, has he got a batting buddy now? Does he need one to teach him how to do it? Is that why they've put him down at 12?
I want to talk about. All right, Cook shouldn't. He shouldn't be getting out to Nathan Lyon. Why is he playing at these balls outside to Nathan Lyon?
Along with everyone else.
Cook's better than Nathan Lyon.
Listen,
He's got himself in.
Yeah.
Right. Anyway, Stoneman. He's missed a straight one. I have no idea how he continues to miss straight ones. It's like,
well, he does stand in front of all three, doesn't he?
you just use your eyes.
He stands in front of all three. And then he bowls on the legs, but he's not very good at hitting them off his legs.
What really annoys me is the way Vince and Root are continually getting out.
Yeah.
You think
They're all continuously getting out, though.
But if
Vince, I know he did well in the thing,
in the first test,
but
in the first innings of the first test,
yeah, and the
Warm games.
yeah, but he started to look like that.
Was that a back foot drive when he's faced 18 balls? He's got 2.
He started to look all flimsy again, like when he goes all weak-armed and jelly when
and
he's
he just
playing
starts throwing
shots.
his bat outside his off stump.
I think England.
Then Joe Root just mirrors exactly what.
Yeah,
he goes to
I don't
do.
think England have the mindset. I think after a while they like it's like a village cricket player. Like you've been in for like an over, you think, oh, I've got to get a boundary, so they just don't care and just hope that it works when they put a big drive out there.
I think England believe that they can just counter-attack them way out of
Yeah,
everything.
yeah.
It's like, no, you
Yeah,
can't.
it's exactly like that. It's like, yeah, we're chasing down 370 to win. Let's counter attack. Like what? We've got.
It's like England in the first innings find themselves 80 for 4.
Like let's hit boundaries out of this mess. But
Joe Root comes in and he's just trying to just leather everything to the boundary.
Let's get 2 people to bat for 2 sessions and get 60 each. Let's do that. Let's do that.
Is there anyone in that team that you think could
Cook?
You think Stoneman has that? I don't know. If Stoneman
Possibly,
does.
but he'd miss one.
I don't know if he has that.
No, I think he's got the temperament. I think he does have the temperament. I don't think he's good enough, though.
I don't think he's quite there yet. Vince, I can't see it. Vince needs to score boundaries.
No, never. If he batted for that long, he'd have to be getting a good score. Like he would never battle that out.
If you give Vince 150 balls, he's making 100.
Yeah.
Easily.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah, he would never get lower than 100. He couldn't do it.
No.
He'd get out. Yeah.
Root can bat long, but he's just
not anymore.
No, he's not. He can't actually.
He can't. Not anymore. To be fair, I don't know if Joe Root has ever batted long without scoring.
But I don't care if you're scoring or not.
No, but that's my point. He can't bat. He's either like counter-attacking and scoring quickly.
But we have seen him bat long,
or he's getting out.
Massive scores.
Yeah,
he's got the potential to make a massive score.
I'd love to know the last time he made 100. It's a while now. It's been a long time since he's made loads of 50s, but it's been a while.
In the last 13, he's
we
made 12,
need someone
50s,
to be making.
ridiculous.
We need someone to be making 100.
You know, he's averaging like 55 in the last
brilliant.
year. And that's quite literally by making 55 each
Yeah, but
innings.
I don't care about averages. I want you to win a game.
Yeah, exactly. What would you rather have? Would you rather have a 12 or 13 and then a double 100? I mean like a 12 or 13
what I want is I want 3 players in the top 6. 3 players in the top 6 with the potential that they could go and get a big 50.
3 players.
3 players in the top 6 with the potential of getting a big 100.
All right, then who in that team?
1.
You've got 2.
Got Alistair Cook.
And Joe Root. Come on.
No, he's not going to. He's not going to.
Johnny Bairstow?
What, batting at 12? I don't think so.
Johnny Bairstow
batting in the changing room.
Has Johnny Bairstow got the ability to...
You can't do it batting down there.
No, but has he got the ability? If he came in at number 3, has he got the ability to bat big?
He's got an ability. He could definitely get 100. Could he take the game away from the Aussies by batting long? Probably not.
Is Johnny Bairstow a better batsman than Vince?
Yes.
Milan.
Yes.
Ali.
Yes. Who else?
Broad. Yeah. I do want to talk about those two, though. Moeen Ali and Bairstow. Slamming it back at the bowler.
Moeen Ali doesn't
That's
care.
not Test match cricket. Those shots that they played, great catches. Lyon had the Superman catch,
I think Moeen Ali believes he's like AB de Villiers playing 2020.
He's not playing
It's like,
Test
I
match
wonder
cricket.
what shot I can play here. Like, well, there's just have two. Just pick two. Just play a defensive shot or push it. That should be the two you should be thinking of. But no,
But
I think I'm going to sweep one.
Johnny Bairstow's the exact same.
Yeah, but Johnny Bairstow, where's he batting at 8?
7.
Shut up. Batting at 8.
7.
Batting at 9. It's so stupid. The whole team's I think we kidded ourselves before this series
Yeah,
really badly. Like, I'm actually slightly embarrassed that team's gone over there. Aren't you? I think that's the worst team we've ever sent to Australia.
Do you want me to tell you the team that won the second test 2011?
Yeah, go on.
We can just Strauss Cook,
Right.
Trott,
Right.
Kevin Peterson,
Mm-hmm.
Paul Collingwood,
Yeah.
Ian Bell.
Yeah.
Ian Bell bats them as 6 in this team.
Yeah. But that works because there's other batsmen there.
Well, I mean, that's
he's
a
not,
strong batting line.
he's not batting round people who can't bat. Like that. There you go. That's where you can do that. That's the only way you can get away with batting a really high quality batsman at 6.
Is
when he's surrounded by high quality. You can't bat one of your best batsmen down that low when there's no one else who can bat there. Then it doesn't work.
Matt Pry comes in at 7.
Right. So again,
Swanee at 8.
who
Brody
could
9.
bat?
This is when Brody could bat.
And
as
Broad
well.
could bat.
And then you've
Well, I
got
don't know who's losing it then.
Finn and Anderson 10 11.
Right.
So it's quite a different team, isn't it?
I'll tell you what else has annoyed me.
What's that?
Why is Kevin Peterson doing any sort of commentary for this?
He
said he wants to play for South Africa. He's actually said that. You can't say that and then turn up and be an England pundit.
Right now.
Do you not think? Is he there as a neutral?
I don't know.
Is he there as
I don't know.
like if Jack Callis was
Listen,
doing a bit
like,
of commentary
it's on
for it,
too
just
late in the
because he's
morning, I
played
can't-
Test matches,
I can't possibly watch it.
because he's played.
I
the
don't
game
like the
before.
guy. We watch it on BT Sport, and I don't like it that the guy that does the F1 is doing.
Yeah, he's done football as well.
It's just what are
He
you
just
doing?
turns up and reads the thing, doesn't he? Go on then. Come
So
on.
England out for 227 all out.
Yeah, well done.
Australia have the opportunity, which would you have
To bat again.
to enforce the
Well,
follow-up?
yeah. I'm sorry. Yeah.
So to force England to
Yeah.
bat again. Would you have done that if you were Steve Smith? You lead by 215, whatever it
Nah,
was.
I think
You would have.
I think when you're so confident the other team is shit, I think you just bat again because it doesn't matter what score you get.
The thing is, though, it was like late in the day, so it was starting to. England got
They-
into swing,
I think they know how bad we are.
so they
They just don't care. They just may as well have a go, isn't it? Well, how many did they add? What, like 170 or something?
Well, they were 215 in the head.
No, how many did they add?
What?
'Cause they got out
130. Yeah.
right, so 130.
8.
Right, so they don't care.
But what I'm saying is, I think it was a mistake by Smithy. Who
No,
called him
you can't
Smithy?
win it.
Overturn.
If you win it, you haven't made a big mistake. That's definitely chaseable if you're playing against a proper team.
He let England back in by not enforcing the follow-on. He could have bowled out England or got very close to that evening.
No,
if
I
England
think-
can pick
I
up
think-
5 wickets on that evening, Australia could have. Swinging round, Mitchell start bowling 3,000 miles per
No,
hour.
England know them adding 130. It's done. England never would believe they could get 350 or whatever it was to get that.
No, England put themselves in a on the day end of day
You
4.
think you think at any point Australia thought they weren't going to win that Test match? No. At no point in England's second
Okay.
innings did Australia think we're in trouble here.
But England were
Nor did England go, "Oh, we could win this."
No, England were
They're
doing
just going,
really well.
"I hope we don't get embarrassed."
No, England were doing really well.
And then after a while, they just go, "Oh, let's give it to them."
That 4th day, England won the day. That's the only day they've
They
won.
started
this,
chipping it back to 'em.
last 9.
But then bowling at a brick wall where it just goes dunk and comes back to you and catch it.
I'm hungry.
Hungry for runs.
So I think Steve Smith let England back into that. England bowl Australia out for 138, which we got some positives to talk about here. You don't seem to want to do that.
But
You're wallowing. This is when you get,
I like it.
This is when you get fucking.
I've figured out why I don't like Steve Smith.
Why is that?
It's his over-exaggerated movements.
Yeah, you don't like it when he calls for an.
But everything is really over-exaggerated. They even put it in the highlights, that weird leave he did. Like, I'm not sure anyone could do that movement. I don't know what he did. And then when he enforced the follow-on...
He didn't enforce the follow-on.
No, called him in, declared. He forced his arm out. You know, when like people do it so straight, their elbow bends the wrong way. With a weird wrist flip.
If he becomes an umpire, what kind of thing is he going to do for his... for
what was
out?
that as well? An umpire gave someone out with a hat. He didn't even put his finger up. Like,
what would Steve Smith do as an umpire then?
Steve Smith, I don't know. It would be so ridiculous. He'd walk in front of the stumps or something and do like a big step and then do it. It's so awkward.
So England actually get themselves together in the second innings. They bowl out Australia for 138, which is bad
batting. Which is we don't care because we've already won batting.
But England still put it in the right areas. Like that's better than the first innings, isn't it?
No, it is. No, it is. It is.
At least
we could have bowled our batsman. It would have been better than the first innings. What does Cookie bowl?
Do you know what I watched on YouTube the other night? I mean, we used to rattle this shit out of my microphone.
No one can hear that. Just relax.
That's not uncomfortable.
I like it. I'll keep it to the end of the podcast.
All right, then that's fine. What I was watching on YouTube the other day was Wade bowling to. What are you doing?
Which my eye, God.
Wade was bowling, so he swapped. He gave the gloves to.
Payne.
No, Hughes.
Right.
Hughes was behind the stumps with the gloves. And Wade was bowling these balls at some Sri Lanka. And he was bowling bounces at them. And I don't know what it is in kilometres. 138 kilometres he was bowling.
What?
Yes.
What, Wade?
Yeah.
He can bowl quicker than all of our bowlers. And he's a wicket keeper.
And he actually wrapped one of the Sri Lankans on the hand. Anyway, that's what I think we should do. We give Johnny a bowl.
Just hope he can bowl rapid.
Or headbutt someone.
Oh.
Jimmy Henderson, first fifer in Australia.
Well done.
He bowled well. Come on, I mean, you got to...
No. I'll tell you what. Here's the thing.
Yeah.
If we don't give up in the next test match, I will be more positive. I don't mind if we lose.
Yeah.
I can deal with losing. We lost 5-0 before.
Do you think England...
But if we don't give up...
But England clawed us...
we gave up.
Bowling someone out for 138, you're not giving up, are you? You're doing well there. England did well in the Australian third innings. They bowled anyone out for 138. It's a great achievement.
Come on.
The top scorer was Stark and Khawaja, both making 20. Anderson, 5 for 43.
Right, let's wrap this up. We got battered.
No, we
still
got a lot to talk about here.
Right, go on.
Just because you've...
Come on then, what are we going to talk about? What do you want to talk about?
Chris Woakes picking up a fourfer, right? Is that dangerous?
No.
Because he might stay on the team.
Right, yes.
Though Australia did come out and... I don't think they were respectful. I mean, like, they didn't respect...
with the batting?
The game position. They could have gone and made massive runs.
They didn't need to. That's why they batted like they did.
But England did really well. I was proud of them.
I don't know what you qualify as really well.
Bowling a team out for 138 is a really good...
Yeah, it completely depends how they're batting. You think if they were batting, if we'd have got ahead of them in our first innings, they'd have batted like that.
You're only as good as your last game.
We lost.
And then we.
There's just no response to that.
You're only as good as your last bowling innings. We got him out for 138. We didn't need to do that a couple more times, and we've won this series.
True. Very true.
I think that was a good. Moeen Ali bowls 5 overs, which is.
You get confidence that our bowling attack can win us this series
no
from that?
No.
No. What do you get from it?
We need to schedule some more day-nighters in so it swings.
Nice.
Yeah, the next
Nice.
3. Day-night, swing.
Stop playing test matches is what you mean?
Yes.
Yeah.
England. So when England are 160 odd for 3,
Mm-hmm.
they chase it down 350.
Mm-hmm.
Is there not?
Should we declare?
Is there not any of you, any part of you thinking there is a slim chance?
Well, Boycott said is 1 in 100
Yeah.
before we started batting, and I think he's just being generous.
So you got
How many? Here's a question for you.
200 odd runs left to go.
Right.
You
No.
got 7 wickets in hand.
No.
Oh come on! There's
No.
something in there that's saying.
So who have we got left to bat?
So
Who have we got? Who got out? So who are the 3 that went down?
So you've got Cook, Stoneman, Vince,
Are out.
Yeah.
They're gone.
Yeah.
Okay. So who's in? Who's in at this point?
Milan, and Root. Okay,
Milan and Root.
Milan does fall before the end of the play.
Right. Yeah. But anyway,
But
so
160
at that
to 3 at this
point,
point.
so you're going, can Milan
Last few
do
overs
it?
of
Can
day
Milan
four.
stay there? Because he's going to have to bat really well for us
Yeah.
to do it. No, he can't.
Okay, yeah.
He hasn't done it before, so no. Joe Root,
But-
he's got a chance of doing it if he
Yeah.
does it quickly. So probably not. He'll get out before the end of it, definitely.
Okay.
So who's in next?
Wokes.
Right, no. So he's not going to do it for you. Who's next?
Moeen.
Moeen Ali, no. Unless we're doing it quickly. If we smash it,
Yeah, but
which he can't do, so
That's-
he's not going to do it for
Johnny
you.
Bairstow's in after that.
Right, Johnny Bairstow's in,
But he's back-
which is possible,
Yeah.
but at this point he's now batting with the tail.
No, you know, he's got. What,
So he
what about if
can't
you got
do
Joe
it.
Root with him?
If he's got Joe Root with him, then I mean
Here's one
possibly,
for
but
you.
they know
Honestly,
they're
here's-
the last pair.
Here's something. Right. So England go to 169 for 4.
Mm-hmm.
Milan's out. They send Wokes in.
Yeah, that's Night Watchman.
Night
isn't it?
Watchman.
Even though they're already in the night, but anyway,
And he's watching it, right?
right? Yeah, good one.
If it was me, honest to God, if it was me, if I was the England captain, I'd say the next wicket falls, Johnny Bairstow comes in.
Right.
So let's have Wokes can play. Wokes
So
can
what
be
you're
like
saying
Watchman.
is you want Johnny Bairstow further up the order.
In that instance, definitely, because he's got a better chance, like you say, of staying longer.
So
at
other
the
than that,
crease.
you're quite happy with where he is.
No, I'm not. I was going into the game, but I'm not now.
Right.
I don't mind getting into,
Okay.
but I'm not now. Joe Root's the only person who makes runs in this. He makes 67. I got a pain in my back.
That's a knife.
Stop shaking it.
Oh God. No one knows this. You just complain about stuff, but no one
No, I'll be able
has
to do
any
it.
idea about what. So England lose badly.
By 120 runs.
Right.
233.
Okay, but now,
I think that's quite interesting.
what do you think?
England collapsed for like 50 runs. The last 3
Yeah.
wickets.
What do you think
7
England
wickets, 6 wickets.
will do to change it,
Well,
or do you not? Do you think they'll just carry on? Do you think they're going to have seriously? Do you think they're going to sit down and go, "This obviously doesn't work. We've got to change something."
do you want me to tell you what I would do?
No, I want you to tell me what they're going to do.
No,
then I want you.
that's depressing.
No, and then I want you to tell me what you'd do because I want to
Right.
know the difference. What do you think they're going to do?
They'll take Overton out,
Right.
even though he didn't have the worst game.
Okay.
Well,
Come on. Yeah. So they take him
scored
out.
41 not out.
Oh my God.
Scored 41 not out.
Yeah. Good.
He's taken a few wickets.
Okay. So you think they're going to take him out, and then what?
They'll put Mark Wood in.
And that's it.
Yeah, that'll be the only change. I'll make.
Okay. But everyone will stay where they are.
There's worries about Moeen Ali being injured, isn't there?
Well, why is he captaining a game if he's injured?
Because
I don't think there's any worries about him being
it's
injured.
his spinning finger. No, it is.
Well, yeah. All that rip he gets on it must be really hurting. It's the revs, isn't it? That's what will have done it.
I think that the batting will stay the same. They might swap Johnny Bairstow and Moeen round, but they won't bring in. They won't take like Milan or
No.
whoever or.
Okay,
Vince
so what
out.
would you do?
I'm going to keep 1, 2, and 3 stays the same.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to stay with Vince.
Right.
Maybe Joe. Joe Root's about to throw. If I could have it my complete own way,
No, yeah. Listen, you're in. What are you going to do?
Joe Root 3,
Yeah.
Milan 4, Vince 4,
Right.
Bairstow 5,
Mm-hmm.
Milan 6, Moeen 7,
Mm-hmm.
Plunkett 8,
Mm-hmm.
9 is going to be Stuart Broad, 10 Jimmy Anderson, 11 Jack Leach. I'm going to have some spin in there because Moeen Ali's not spinning the ball. He's not even bowling.
So you're now putting him in as a batsman at 7.
Yeah. You need a batsman there. If Johnny Bairstow's going to bat 5, Johnny Bairstow would normally bat 7. Well, he was normally bat 7, right?
Yeah.
But he's too good to. You need it. Then that needs to be.
Do you think that would make a difference to Moeen going? You're not a spinner now. Now you're in
I
as a
don't care if
batsman.
it
You
does,
better
yeah.
start making some runs.
Say,
Like if you just start throwing your wicket away now, we're going to drop you
yeah,
because you're not a spinner
Yeah.
anymore.
and also you're not. Yeah, you're not this.
Do you think him being our spinner's hurt his batting? I think it has. I think he doesn't. I think the mindset's different when you know
No, I don't know.
you're in there as a bowler.
I think his mindset is this: let's make a quick 50 and 60 counter attack.
I think he'd have it. I think he'd do it differently if he was in there as a batsman.
Yeah. He
He wouldn't bat the way he does.
But if he was batting in a proper batting position,
yeah, but if he was
He's
like you
batting
said, if
5
he
or
was batting
6.
7 as a batsman,
Yeah.
he wouldn't bat like he does. He'd get dropped. He'd be out.
I don't think England have got the bottle to bat Johnny Bairstow at 5. It's just changing. The all-rounder's got to bat number 6. That's why they put Moeen Ali there, because he's the next all-rounder. I don't really like Mark Wood because I don't think he's done that much.
Yeah, but he's
In
got,
Australia?
I want some pace.
But I've got Plunkett in there for that, and
I want
he can
some
hold a
pace.
bat.
I don't want medium pace.
Well, Plunkett's not medium pace. He's 90.
No, but I'm saying like
I've
I'd
got-
rather have Mark Wood who can actually bowl 90 miles an hour. Do you know what I mean?
Do you know what? If Moeen Ali could bat, if Moeen Ali could actually bowl, you know, like anything, like even if he can just one
Right.
wicket, 2 wickets an innings, I would take out Wokes and Overton and have Plunkett and Wood and say, do you know what?
Yeah.
We've got 2 bowlers that will bowl really well, and we've got 2 bowlers that will bowl rapid. But I don't think we've got at the moment we've got 4 bowlers that bowl exactly the same. Just there's 2 of them that can't keep it together,
Yeah.
and we haven't got any spin. We've got no real pace. We need both of those. That's why I'm having.
It's actually a terrible team.
It's one dimensional. Counter attacking with the bat, and then bowling 82 miles
Sure.
per hour dobbies with the ball. That's not. There's no spin. There's no pace. There's no one who's gritty and going to bat there for days.
I was going to say, I like having a bad team that's got some balls.
Yeah, this team.
I love
this-
having a bad team that's got some guts, like Athers want to battle it out,
Yeah, like
and
Paul
not-
Collingwood.
but still lose. Like,
Yeah,
I love that.
That's fine with me.
What I hate is the giving up and like the rubbish. Just
The way
the
that
attitudes
Johnny
just-
Bairstow, Moeen Ali, Joe Root got out during these
Vince.
Vince, those 4 batsmen got out. That is showing me that they got themselves out,
Yeah, it's a mindset. They don't have it.
and you need to make Australia work really hard to get you out. You're smashing it back at the bowler. Doesn't matter how good the catch is. That's not good enough.
Well, yeah, only one of them was like hit with any pace back at him, and that's only because Start was bowling quick. The other one was literally just chipped, and Lyon made it look good.
Um,
In the next test match,
What are
I don't
you gonna
mind if-
change then?
I don't mind if
Go on
I
then.
know I'm happy with what you did.
yeah,
I would really like that if they did that.
Are you going to bring the spin in, or are you going to
Yeah.
say two
No,
too
change
fast?
it all. The only thing I would change is I would have Moeen Ali at 6, Milan 7. If you're going to have a batsman at 7, I'd rather have Milan lower down.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thing is, though,
I
right-
might even have Bairstow at 4.
Joe Root 3.
Yeah, Joe Root 3, Bairstow 4, Vince 5.
Yeah.
Yeah. Then Moeen Ali 6, Milan 7.
Would
I'd
you
much rather
just
that.
get rid of Milan and bring folks in with the gloves? And say, Johnny, you're just batting. No headbutting, no glove work, you're batting.
Yeah, I wouldn't mind that. But I'd just anything than what we're doing. Because our bowling attack is completely toothless.
Right, they can't bring Plunkett out because they're just saying no. Jack Leach is out there. He's playing in this 2-day game. So he's got an opportunity to play. They're also playing Mason Crane. Would you bring Mason Crane in? He's too young.
If we want a spinner, he's a leg spinner.
Yeah, but
he's going to turn the ball.
He acts the
Well,
pitch with him.
right, but it's that, or just have someone who's just going to get smashed. So we may as well pick someone else.
I'm saying Jack Leach. I'm saying someone who's actually done well.
Either of them. Have either of them.
I don't think Mason Crane's the answer. I think he will just get beaten.
Well, I wouldn't mind a
beat the
leggy.
bat.
I wouldn't mind I'll tell you, I'd rather have a spinner who we bowl less just to see if they're going to just to change it, see if we're going to take a wicket, rather than just bowling Moeen Ali.
Like, come out.
No. Just bowl Moeen Ali just because,
Yeah,
just to
that's
bowl some more overs.
That's not working, is it?
Because this one, we've brought it down. We got down on ourselves because it was,
Well, I didn't. I was always pretty positive.
but it was poor and we've got down on ourselves.
Yeah.
I'm going to make a promise to the listener because although the Australians are going to be loving this,
Yeah. Well,
but anyway,
I've got some comments if you want to hear them.
but but if we put up some sort of battle, so any kind of bottle, I'm going to be positive in the next one, even if we lose badly. If we show some bottle, I tell you what I want to see a bit more of that I like.
So,
Brody and Anderson giving them some.
yeah.
Why aren't we doing that?
Do you think that worked with Smith?
Let's just get aggressive with them.
Yeah. And pour a drink over someone's head.
Why don't we just go outright like start cheating?
Do you know what? We need a Brody not. If something like that happens, we lose
We need
5-0, right?
someone to get fined.
And Brody not to walk again. I would.
Yeah.
That would be fine.
Listen, if I was the coach, no one's walking.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
If
no,
anyone
yeah.
walks, I don't care whether you've done one of those flaky drives and nailed it at short cover. You do not walk off that pitch until he's put his finger up.
What about the
and
catch?
then you review it.
What about the catcher? And he's saying everything's caught.
Yeah. Yes. Anything.
What about Beefy?
Look, listen.
Are
I'm gonna
you
look when
making
in Rome.
you doing
when
that
in-
every time?
When in Rome.
Yeah. Is that what you're
Yeah,
doing?
I'm gonna put in a bat pad, and every time the ball goes past, he's gonna like that, clicking his fingers by the stump mic. Every time, like, oh yeah, getting in the umpire's ear.
No, I enjoy Jimmy Anderson and
Yeah,
Steve
I love
Steve
it.
Smith, so.
Jimmy winds up his own players to the
Yeah,
point they
he
smack him in the face.
He winds himself up as well.
Yeah, I love it.
So, right. Do you want to?
Get Stokes in there. That
Yeah.
will intimidate him.
Yeah.
I'd get Ben Stokes, right? I'd get him out at cover, just dead eyeing him. I'd get someone bowling spin and Johnny in there, just threatening to nut him and be like, "Don't look at Stokesy because he will flatline you."
And what about Duckett? Where does he come in?
Duckett.
Does he bring the drinks out?
He's the
and just
water
throws the
boy,
drinks
isn't
out?
he? Yeah.
I like that.
Intimidation, that's what we should go for.
And what about KP?
And cheating.
KP?
Okay, what?
That might
For
add
when we
something to it.
play South Africa or... He's
Yeah.
got nothing to do with England cricket.
So, prediction for next game?
We'll lose,
No,
but...
I'm saying we're winning.
We'll lose, but... Here's a prediction. We'll lose, but an England player will get 100.
I'm saying this series is gonna go 2-2.
Listen,
We'll
we'll lose,
retain
but
this.
we will get 100.
Who's getting the 100?
Someone in the bottom 6.
Bottom 6.
Yeah. Someone in the bottom half of the batting order.
Jimmy.
I don't know,
Moeen.
but that's my shout.
Yeah.
Someone in the bottom half of the batting order, and we'll already be
Best
so
though,
far behind
batting
it won't
nine.
matter.
Nice.
It will be
nice.
irrelevant, but it will show some bottle.
Then
That's my prediction.
Well, we'll
I'm looking forward to it.
we'll see how that goes on. Hey,
If you're new around here,
make sure you subscribe.
yeah, give it a little like.
Comments are always welcome.
I love the comments. And
Until next time.
we'll be Indian fans next time.